morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on the time you're watching this video. And welcome back to Klondike After Hours, your source for all the weekly Club Penguin Army news. I'm your host, Edu14463, and this week has been jam-packed with wars and returns. So let's not waste any time and dive straight into the news. On January 11, the Warrior Vikings declared war on the Romans, raiding one of their events on the same day. The Vikings accused the Romans of troop stealing, harassment, and slander. So far, the Warrior Vikings have invaded Z Nation's intelligence, with the Romans not showing up to defend. Well, good to say this is an off-map war. Okay, coming to some modern news, Dupus retired from the Penguins of Agartha. In the announcement that Dupus sent on Christmas Day, he announced that He announced that STV, Stu, whatever, would also be retiring, ending Stu's, or STV's, 6-month leadership. On January 10, Phoenix of Penguin leader, or Stu's, announced the shutdown of the army, citing school as the main reason. The Phoenix of Penguin hosted 2 events throughout their 2 weeks of existence, each event having, guess what, 2 attendees. Arsus potentially plans to merge the army into another. The Templars and the Void troops are once again at war, following TCP's declaration on January 11. The two were previously at war in August 2024, which the Void troops won 13-5. In this new war, the Templars aim to make Void troops admit to wrongdoings, promising future wars if they do not. The Void troops did not provide a response to the war. Kira, one of their leaders, said that they don't care and that there's nothing to win. On January 14, the Janitors reopened, declaring war on the tsunamis of Penguin. The declaration was made in support of the Crimson Sovereign, who were at war with the tsunamis. Pranav, one of the Janitors' leaders, stated that the ex-leader Tiny Guy annoyed him, motivating this war. Tiny Guy had previously been cooped from leadership over a sudden declaration of war against the Void troops after they took away his custom role. At TCP's end-of-year award ceremony on December 28, Elsa was inducted into the Knights Hall of Fame. Elsa is known for being a cheerleader for not only the Templars but also her friends in other armies. She is the first TCP legend who has not led the army, showing her dedication and accomplishment as part of the High Command for many years. On January 16, the Tsunamis of Penguin allied with the Special Weapons and Tactics, adding to their large collection of recent alliances. This alliance is unrelated to the Tsunamis' current war efforts, although SWAT trusts that the Tsunamis will come to their aid if they ever go to war. The Teutons have returned to the community, maxing 21 at their opening event. On January 18, Justin, Alucard, Scars, and Villa reopened the army following their first generation 9 years ago. Justin planned to reopen in 2022, but things did not work out. Their leaders wish for the army to be a fun community and a strong contender among small-medium armies. Moving to the top 10s, the Rebel Penguin Federation and the Army of Club Penguin maintain 1st and 2nd place respectively. The Templars have risen to 3rd place, dropping the Warrior Vikings down to 4th. The Aliens have also fallen down a place to 5th place, while the Help Force has risen 3 places to 6th. Following their return, the Teutons place 7th, with the Shadow Legionaries rising 2 places to 8th. Finally, the Void troops have taken 9th, with the Dark Warriors at 10th. And this wraps up this week. I hope you have enjoyed the news and the returns, the wars, the raid campaigns, and of course, retirements. Make sure to stay tuned in Klondike After Hours to the hottest news in the community. So, have a nice week. I see you in the next one. Bye bye.